Darlings, how are you all doing? It's good to have you here on Diabetes Again. My name is Angela Sari, your healthcare practitioner in the field of diabetes. I hope you all are doing great. Yes, so as I mentioned earlier in my previous video, that we're going to talk about diabetes, the symptoms of diabetes today in our next episode. But then before we even move to the symptoms of diabetes, we must know the types of diabetes. So then we're going to talk about the symptoms of diabetes in my next video. But then it is very important for us to know the various types of diabetes that we have. Yes, we have a lot of types of diabetes, but I'm going to talk about the most common ones. We have the type 1, we have the type 2, and then we have the gestational diabetes. These three are the most common ones in the field of diabetes. So with the type 1, this condition is mostly referred to as a juvenile diabetes or the insulin dependent. This condition is a chronic disease where the pancreas does not produce insulin at all. It produces little or no insulin at all. And so with these patients, they usually depend on insulin to survive or to keep their body, moving or active. So like I mentioned, insulin is a hormone that regulates the blood sugar in the system. So these patients, the type 1, they go to the hospital regularly to inject the artificial insulin. I think I remember I mentioned this in my previous video, that insulin, most of them go to the hospital regularly to inject the artificial insulin to keep their body active. This condition is mostly diagnosed in the early stages, I think childhood to adolescence. Mostly it's genetics or family history, and that's how these patients usually get the condition. Yes, so it's diagnosed during that period, and when you have a family history like that. So with the type 2, this condition is mostly referred to as the insulin resistance. So in this situation, the pancreas actually produces the insulin, all right, yes, but is unable to use it effectively. So with the type 2 diabetes, it's mostly related to lifestyle. It develops over time, as we're growing, our lifestyle, the way we eat, how we go about our daily lives, we don't exercise regularly, a lot of things that we eat that is unhealthy, leading us to excess weight and all that. And so we mostly get these type 2 over time as we're aging. Is mostly diagnosed in adults. Yes, so type 2 is the most common one. It's very common. So with type 2 diabetes, it is very important for us to change our lifestyle as we're growing. Gestational diabetes is mostly referred to as diabetes during pregnancy. Usually happens with pregnant women, especially the first timers, but it's very likely for you to experience it in the next pregnancy, the next, and the next. Usually is diagnosed in the 24th weeks to the 28th weeks of pregnancy. Gestational diabetes is a situation where there's too much sugar in the blood. Usually, our hormones work to keep our blood sugar levels in check, but during pregnancy, hormone level changes, making it harder for the body to process sugar effectively, and that's when gestational diabetes sets in. So with gestational diabetes, it can really be serious, putting the baby's health at risk and putting the mother in a very difficult delivery times. I think that is when the baby gained a lot of weight, about 9 pounds, making it difficult during delivery. So it is very important for you to manage gestational diabetes well during pregnancy by eating very healthy, eating healthy foods, doing your checkups regularly, and also seeing the doctor regularly. I hope this session was insightful. My name is Angela Sari again. Hope to see you in my next video. Thank you for watching. I hope it was insightful and educative. I hope to see you in another video, healthy and strong. Remember, your health is your wealth. Don't forget to hit on the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of the health tips on diabetes. Until then, I love you guys. See you in another video. Bye.